and then just starting to play phrases utilizing my tongue, not exactly tonguing like classic, like if I played a phrase tonguing it, it would sound like single tonguing would be. And that wouldn't last very long. And listen carefully how these guys articulated on trumpet, and was more of a moving the tongue from side to side. This became known in jazz education circles as a doodle tongue. You hear the difference? The tongue is kind of moving from side to side, saying doodle doodle doodle. Mark Curry used to say, put a vowel. Let's see if I can remember how he would describe this as the movement. Put a vowel in front of after. Diddle daddle daddle over loop. That's what you're talking about. Diddle daddle over loop. It's different than. See, I can't even do that. My tongue can't single tongue that fast. If I slur everything, it doesn't sound good either. So the trick is to really try to, just in the back of your mind, now also try to think of 8th notes, which makes up most of your improvising. And this was all just stuff that I would do unconsciously from playing with records. I remember my trumpet teacher, Mr. Hurry for the Philadelphia Orchestra, brought a book, and he knew I had an interest in jazz. He was from Vienna. And he brought me a book called Sketch Works by Bugs Bauer, and it featured jazz tunes in the early 50s, or mid-50s, one was Swinging Shepherd Blues, and Viennese accent started talking about syncopation and how jazz is syncopated, and demonstrated playing this tune. It sounded, it was the Swinging Shepherd Blues by a Canadian flutist, Mo Kaufman, and it sounded like. And I thought to myself, boy, that doesn't sound like the records I'm listening to. It was all written out, dotted 8th, 16th notes. You just had no concept of what the 8th note framework was supposed to look like. So if it was at a blackboard, you'd see a quarter note followed by an 8th note with a 3 over it. So rather than 8th notes, you've probably seen them in some of your big band charts. So if I played a bunch of 8th notes, a few phrases, they more sound like quarter note, 8th note with 3 over it. Kind of early on was Charlie Parker, because my father had some 10-inch LPs, some of Charlie Parker, some 78s of Charlie Parker. He did something that caught my ear too, which was to put more resonance or more air on certain higher notes of his phrases, and that kind of, I don't know, I thought that was really cool too. So in other words, instead of playing each note, I guess another word is, I can't think of the word. Just more emphasis on certain notes. There was no science to it. It was kind of more on the offbeat. So rather than playing everything evenly, that's all cool. But if you really accent certain notes. So these are 3 or 4 little really beginning things that you can really think about, but they're really important because the main thing you want to get to when you improvise is try to swing the 8th notes. Different than funk or any other kind of music, jazz is really separate in that way, although it's obviously connected. And these are things that you can really